kick it off to get us underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tremendous toughness here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Grab made by the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And I'll tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami has, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Pass caught, second down now. They're going to run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Fires it to the wideout. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Caught for the completion. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up 1st down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick pass, the catch is made. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the 1st quarter. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Running with purpose. He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. That's reeled in. It's Maryland. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
The Hurricanes looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to chuck it again. This time a completion. End zone ahead. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he drops back in the gun. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's looking to make a big play downfield.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. First down and more. He's still running. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He lets it rip. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Back to throw again. The receiver makes the catch.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible. Put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The pass rush closing in. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Second and 10 here. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Canes will send their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught in the flat by the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Maryland. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Throws to the tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The tight end has got it. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes a quick catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
Via the screen. Gain of 23 on the play. First down for the offense.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. They look to throw it here on second down. And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football. The second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense. and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, number 16, with the carry.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's the 1st down and more. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Look at the quick cut. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They'll run it to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Throws it to the right. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And that will give them the lead now. As you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. it from the gun. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. At the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led...
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Notre Dame, 28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Canes keep the football on the move.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the running back. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds.
Breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And the defense storms not much of a gain on that completion. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
2nd down after that previous play. Leaning on the run game here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the 4th quarter.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Miami.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down and long. This defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
49, Notre Dame, 35.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, Or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's a third straight misfire.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.